Well, here's a part two to that. Again, just an observation. I didn't want to get carried away with getting, in the first video, I didn't want to get carried away because I started to and I stopped myself. So again, let's go back to the topic of observation. I have established that this interior framer over there had a challenge pulling from the outside wall to get that first wall for the bathroom. I walked over here, so I said, I'm done looking at plumbing. Then I'm looking at this shower pan. Now, there's some chipping that was done on the left side, but certainly the back side was all chipped out. So first you think, oh, slab guy messed it up. Well, we're going to find out he did. But, so here's what I did. We see what's happening here. How did it happen? How did it happen? All right, my framer had a tough time over there. All right. So, how did he get to those walls? Well, he was very good to the back wall here. From front of the OSB to the back side of this wall, he's dead on there. But here, check this out. How do you find this wall? Nothing here tells me to get the center of the window from this point. Nothing tells me where this wall is in reference to this guy. So what else could it be? Well, how do we solve for this wall? Yep, whoa, yay, it tells me. 13, 2.5. Now, I had to take a picture because there's ink written here, and I had to blow up how wide this guy's supposed to be. I know where this wall is supposed to be. 5 foot 3.5. But let's stop right there, go 13, 2.5 inches. I hooked the outside wall. Came to here, I got 13, 3.5. He is 1 inch that way. Now, concrete guy still had to chip. So concrete guy got that wrong because it does tell him where that's supposed to be. So obviously his concrete was too far that way and he had to clean that up. But this wall's still wrong by 1 inch. All right? So that wall is too far that way by 1 inch, which also means this whole wall. You know, if you got a tolerance of 1/4 inch over 4 feet, well, you're out. We're starting to get a problem here. So then for the heck of it, now I'm seeing that this interior framer has a hard time with this. I mean, we got it over 1 inch wrong over there. Now we got 1 inch wrong here. And the evidence that Slab Man had some problems. So, is this opening here now even right? Again, it doesn't tell me from the front of the building where this plumbing wall is going to be, but it does tell me where that's supposed to be. Going back there where the thing I took the picture. From inside the plumbing wall to the back side of this wall is supposed to be 5 foot 3.5. And I am at 5 foot 2. So this wall is too far back and now the opening is 1.5 inches. So we have evidence here that this interior framer struggles. And this is simple data. There's no question to me, all these guys on the job have the intent to do the best job possible. But we just are exposing here a skills gap. This can be taught. He knew enough to get this far. He certainly just is not a master interior framer. That's all it is. Probably a nice guy. Probably, you know, is active in his church. Great guy. Please do not ever make personal assumptions about someone, about their work. But with a little bit of training, this interior framer could become quite skilled. So again, recap. Observe and start to understand how the man did it, what his thinking was, and you could start making some pleasant suggestions to him and compliment them always on what they did right. Always don't ever pass up that opportunity to do that. But we're looking okay. This man can be trained. Hour or two, a day out in the field with a master interior framer, get that skills gap and close that gap to be a master. This will be fine.